What I want to ask you is, when you were enrolled in the Signposts program, what were you expecting?
Well, I didn't know what to expect to start off with, but what I was hoping to achieve was something to help me, to help my daughter with her behaviour.
Oh, excellent. What were some of the behaviours that Amy was engaging in?
Amy would become extremely frustrated and screaming and yelling, and just trying to get Amy to stop and listen was a chore in itself. She just wouldn't have a bar of calming down or listening to me or listening to my husband. It was just simply screaming and yelling.
Okay. Well, what were some of the skills and strategies in the Signpost program that you found useful?
The strategies, the major part was communicating and trying to get her to work out mainly the triggers of what would cause her frustration and her yelling and screaming. And it was good because it was me and my daughter communicating, and that helped a lot. She could actually see that we were trying to help.
Okay. Signpost program asks parents to name 2 behaviours that they want to work with. One behaviour they want to see less of, and you've talked about the yelling and the screaming. The other behaviour that you want to see more of, what behaviour did you choose there to work with Amy?
That was compliance, and that certainly has happened once we've done the Signpost program and understanding Amy's behaviour. Amy is even coming up to me now and saying, "You are helping me, Mum." And it's just wonderful because she wants to behave, she wants to learn, she is listening, and it just helps her so much.
Okay, so she likes to be good.
Oh, definitely.
Consequences of good behaviour?
Definitely.
Now, Julie, you have said that you did the program by the telephone mode of delivery. How did that work? How much contact did you have with the telephone counsellors?
The telephone counsellors were just brilliant. They were just so supportive, and they would ring me once a fortnight or once a month. We would discuss the date and time when I'd finished one module, and if I had any queries in the meantime, there was no hesitation. I could just ring them at any time, and they were absolutely terrific. I was not made to feel as if I was doing it wrong, because I know that it's, what suits one child may not suit another, and they were lovely. I feel as if we became friends.
Oh, wonderful. So you were very supported by the counsellors?
Definitely.
Okay.
They were absolutely fantastic.
How long would the phone calls take?
We would allow at least a good half an hour to 45 minutes.
Okay, so it wasn't too long?
No, not too long at all. And they would ring me, so cost was very, very minimal. There was nothing on my behalf, and that certainly helps the situation as well.
Okay, so there was no cost to you at all?
No cost at all to me. And whenever I had to send any data back, if I took data of the times that my daughter ended with her behaviour, it was always sent back in a prepaid envelope.
Oh, excellent. Julie, you could have done the program by group. Why did you decide to do it by telephone mode of delivery?
It was easier for me to do it by the telephone delivery, and the times were made to be able to suit me. During the day I work full time, and then my children play different sports. It was just so much more convenient for me to do it that way.
So it just suited your lifestyle?
Exactly, it really did.
Yep, excellent. What advice would you have to other parents who are interested in doing the Signpost program?
Do it. Just do it. If you want to get to know your children and just help your children and their behaviour, it is the best program.
Thank you, Julie. Now, Julie, you talked before about your daughter coming up with a strategy in how to help with the behaviour regarding the cat.
Yes.
Has it been easy to talk to your family, and has your family understood what you're trying to achieve with the Signpost program?
My husband has. The other 2 children, not as much. They can see it, but of course a 15-year-old and an 11-year-old, they still sort of have their bigger, but I wouldn't have it any other way. But my husband will support me. Amy will often go up to him and say, "Dad, this is," and he'll say, "Listen to your mum." because we found that too many instructions for Amy, it doesn't help her behaviour, it becomes worse. And she will listen to me, and he supports me. He'll just simply say, Amy, please listen to Mum, and then she'll know that, right, I need to listen to Mum.
Okay, so they've got a good understanding of what you've been working with?
Yes.
Okay. Earlier in the interview you said that you use labelled praise.
Definitely.
Have the other family members begun to use that strategy with Amy as well?
My husband has,
Yep.
and he finds it definitely helps Amy. It helps the situation. If I'm not there, he's able to communicate really well with Amy, and not for Amy to worry about the screaming and the yelling. And she knows that she can talk to Dad, and she's happy. She's a lot more contented. And I do discuss situations with my elders and say to her, how about using this strategy or doing it this way? And they listen, and they're very good.
Oh, excellent. It's now 5 months since you finished the program. Has it been difficult as time goes by to continue to use the signpost strategies?
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. It's just part of everyday life.
Okay.
And it's not as if, okay, now I'm going to use signposts. It just comes naturally.
Okay, excellent. So what advice would you give to other parents who are interested in doing the signpost program?
Do it. Just do it. For the benefit of your children and your sense of pride, everything. Just do it. It works.
Okay, wonderful.